So, um, not happy to report this, but in all likelihood, today is what is today? Today is the 16th, Monday. Um, March 16th, 2020. It looks like today is going to be it's shot. I completed everything for Sunday, and I ended up like staying up until well, I'm still up. But I wasn't done with everything until like 8ish. So, I went on my walk, and then, I just started to think about all the things, like just starting anew. I think right now, what time is it? It's almost 2 o'clock, and in actuality, it just doesn't seem to make much sense to like go through the whole process of doing my whole routine today. I don't feel great about reporting this. It's not a good feeling. And even as I'm saying it, I'm like having second thoughts about that. But I think what I'm probably gonna end up doing is just hanging out and seeing just what happens really. Like, I may or may not have it in me to stay up and do everything. It's definitely not going to be a perfect day because I already smoked tobacco. So there's that. But I can try to salvage as much as possible. Um, Still, I don't plan on going to sleep just yet. I have gotten in contact with a lot of people and still handled the like objective goals that I had for today besides the routine. Like, got in contact to get some documents. I'm setting up an appointment to start a training for a job, and um, I'm gonna get my homework for school tomorrow, as opposed to today. All of that is squared away, just fine and dandy. Um, so it just feels a little bit much to. I would benefit more from getting my proper sleep and just kind of calling it quits for the day, calling it a day, and letting it go because I mean, like I said, it may happen. The reason I'm doing this is because I may fall asleep, and if I do, I don't want to not have this done for the day. Um, I gotta face the music. Uh, I keep having to remind myself I'm still doing, very well. I'm doing much better. All those days that I did get done and all the things that I have done so far still count. Um, it's not like it's the end of the world. I think I need to get a fresh start because this weekend really I got off schedule, which is understandable and okay. Um, but like last night, staying up, I was really inspired and I was like being creative and stuff like that, which is good. But that's just the nature of the schedule getting knocked off course like that. It was 2 days in a row that I was up at 6 o'clock, not because I woke up, but because I stayed up all night. So I need to correct that, and yeah, hopefully I can check back in with you later, and I have more than I plan on getting done right now. So we'll see.
Yep. I am tired. So tired. Well, I must admit, I feel much better now. When I previously recorded the first part of this video, I was highly anxious and stressed out, as you could probably tell. And I'm choosing to include that clip in this video because I think there's something to be learned from what happened to me this morning. I was tired, and I didn't know if I could do it. I didn't know if it was the right thing to do. So I gave myself an out. But as soon as I turned the camera off, I pretty much made up my mind that I was going to do the routine. I could have done the entire routine and had a perfect day today. I could have. I had it in me. The only reason that didn't happen was because I showed mental weakness. I had mental weakness. So I'm glad because I think there's something to be said for the fact that I'm so invested in doing the routine when I can, and that it was going to bother me so much that I decided to just go ahead and do it. I think I should be pretty proud of that. And I think it's a good sign. I think that shows that I don't feel right not doing those good things that I include in my list. Which again are very basic, base level kind of things, you know? They need to get done if I'm going to be a whole adult. So I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? I made all but one necessary phone call. I didn't really have to go to class today because the coronavirus. There was some changes made. I did one thing wrong, and that was smoke the smallest piece of cigarette. And trust me, I am tired of these yellow hearts. I planned on cleaning my room today. But no, that's not going to happen. I'm exhausted, and I'm going to sit here, and I'm going to eat my popcorn to get the rest of my calories. Alrighty? And I'm going to play video games and watch YouTube videos. That's what I'm going to do. All I have to do at this point is journal, drink water, and eat. And today will be mostly perfect. It was the best that I could do, and I can say that honestly. And I'm going to continue to do the best that I can do for the sake of documenting what happens, if not anything else. So yeah, let me get to this journal, and I'll probably see you later.
Hola. So, I'm down to just having to finish this, and I am completely done for the day. I have already journaled. I have already eaten. I still have this weird amount of energy. I can't believe I'm still awake. But it's about to be midnight, and I'm giving myself at least an opportunity for at least 6 hours of sleep. Which isn't bad. Um, Given how I am running on technically zero sleep, and my schedule's been all types of messed up, I have to say that in terms of what I mentioned about rethinking doing the schedule on the weekends, I have to consider the fact that if I let it get too out of hand, then it's gonna trickle into the week. It just feels like time is passing very fast. So, I'm sure I already mentioned this, but I'm gonna mention it again. Tomorrow, I've got to get some documents. I have to fill out some paperwork so I could start the training for the potential job. And that's pretty much it. If I could, and I have therapy as well, which is going to be over the phone because of the virus. I'm mostly just interested in getting back to normal, regularly scheduled programming. like, uh, yeah, I'm kind of over this wonky schedule I'm on. Yeah. There's nothing like um being on top of that schedule. And I want to get to the point where it's kind of almost a given, where I'm not struggling with it so much. Which I was doing for the first 5 days. So I think I'm capable of doing it. I'm not so much worried about my plan not working and it not being timely or anything like that. I'm pretty certain that I'm heading in the right direction, and that will be pretty evident fairly soon. So yeah, it's not that. I just need to be more strict about following my routine because I think it gives me great vibes. It's good for my mental. I feel like it's good for my spirit. It gives me a real confidence in myself. You know.
And like today, I tried to give myself some space to, kind of take my foot off the gas a little bit, but I was just incapable of doing that. If I felt so guilty about it that I had to push through and basically do everything on my list except I smoked. I smoked like one whole cigarette. I smoked twice, once in the morning and once about an hour ago. Other than that, everything has gotten done, and I feel great. I just need to be able to sleep. I don't know if you can tell, like, if it ever has happened to you. Sometimes this happens where it's like you get so tired that you're just not able to fall asleep for some reason. But I'm gonna do it though. Got like 20 minutes before midnight. Pretty determined to get at least 6 hours of sleep and just right this ship.